Welcome back, guys, for another hunt for Let's Play with Final Fantasy XII. So, if you're new to the series, I'm playing through the entirety of Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, the remaster that was recently released on the PS4. And, I've never quite done it this way, where I literally, end-to-end, no cuts, no editing. So if you're into cutscenes and stuff, awesome. If you're not, sorry. I totally get it, because I get really serious about cutscenes. I had to, like, tell Katie when we first started dating, I'm like, you can't, nothing against our communication and our conversations, but you can't talk during cutscenes. I love you. I didn't say it at the time. I was like, I like you a lot, but you gotta be quiet. I just get so into it. So that's the other thing, is I won't be talking during the cutscenes. So if you're just waiting for me to say stuff, sorry for being boring, but this is the first time I'm playing through it too. I didn't really get through very far on the original PS2 version, even though I bought like the collector's steel edition. I think it's just called the collector's edition, but it's all steel and aluminum. It's cool. So I'm excited to get through this. I'm excited for you guys to join me through my Final Fantasy XII playthrough. If I hopefully play this well, because there's a lot of party makeup choice involved that I'm not sure I'm going to be making the right decisions on. I looked up some info on what's going on, so I'll tell you what I'm working on right now if this is the first time you're joining us, but about 50%. I thought we had to visit 4 of these. Oh. I have a feeling it's not going to go as fast as I thought based on what just happened. So some handy things with the remaster. I can sort of speed up time like an emulator, which will be nice for getting through areas and all sorts of stuff quicker, especially because battle, you can use these gambit systems. But I'm getting ahead of myself, so what are we doing right now? So if you missed the last episodes, videos, what are we gonna call those? We've got to get a sunstone from the Giza Plains to kind of get a skeleton key into the palace, where a banquet is going down, and we're gonna try and steal some stuff to make some money. Can I get over this bridge? Is it like broken? What's going on with this bridge? Who designs a bridge like this? What? Why? Why, I ask you? So we need the sunstone to like reactivate this relic that'll open something into a dungeon. Anyways, as we've been working on, and I'm killing some hyenas. So I was saying last couple videos, I'm really into not grinding early on, but not avoiding battles early on in Final Fantasy games, because I did it a lot when I was a kid, and it screws you, because the first couple like serious fights are way harder. You usually have to blow through a bunch of items that you wouldn't necessarily have to use, like potions and phoenix downs and stuff, and all of a sudden you don't have quite as much money as you thought you would. 97%, seriously. So I was told I could look to the horizon to see the next glowing dark stones. I don't see one. Let me look at the map. Oh, here we go. Where am I on this map? Oh, there, I'm down there. Yeah, this will be good. What was I talking about? And you just kind of like, you start off on the wrong foot, and then all of a sudden everything's a lot harder than it would have had to have been. You don't have good enough gear, and I gotta kill this. Point being, I'm gonna kill stuff that I could probably just avoid. That has screwed me in the past too, though, because sometimes it turns out you're playing characters that like you actually don't end up being. It actually happened in this game. There's a 10-15 minute period where you play as Vaan's older brother, who unfortunately died. And I gotta watch these potions. I'm gonna turn off that speed. I hate these rabbits run away. Don't you heal yourself? And I mean, all the leveling and items I got with him, I guess, were essentially useless. She's near death. If she gets hit again, in fact, I think I'm just gonna use some potions right now. I got 8 left, so I gotta be a little careful about how intense I go right now with the early grind, because I don't have enough items to keep that up. And that's sort of the balance early on. Is I don't Did I walk away before I used that? I don't really have a lot of stuff, although there I got some gil. I don't really have a lot of money. So it's also easy to kind of screw yourself by trying to grind when it's not something you can really do. And you use up all your money just like rebuying potions, then you can't buy gear. It's a balance. Basically, I should just play the game and not think about it too much. Hope we did it right. Got my sunstone. So sweet. To be honest, though, I am kind of nervous about like what's going to happen when the other party members kind of join our group here. Because that's what screwed me originally when I was playing Final Fantasy XII way back when it came out on the PS2. This kid's okay. I had a really bad party setup. And overall, it was just weak group. And it really impacted my ability to kind of like keep going efficiently. I got to this dungeon where I didn't have enough items to really like heal myself. My white mage was constantly running out of MP. And I couldn't get out of the dungeon. I couldn't move forward without losing. I just kind of got stuck. And I was like, I don't know when my last save was, which, you know, I didn't have very efficient, like, save techniques. Do you have anything cool I can buy? You know what, actually... Oops, wrong one. So I'm a little nervous about the party setup. I've looked up some suggestions on how I can do that, because the whole system I'm not really familiar with, to be honest. They explain it. But, here we go. So I realistically want to get that. No, LP. Okay, so Kotetsu. I really want to equip like an actual weapon. I should probably go for like HP, but I really want the actual weapon. You, I think, yeah, fire and thunder. Some gear. You've already got some gear. Magic potency. Yeah, let's give you some fire and thunder. Blind. Does she already know blind? Why is that white? Let's find out. Let's find out why it's white. Alright, let's see what we can buy. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. So, pros, cons of Kotetsu. Kotetsu. I don't think the other one, it started with an O. 500 gil. How much gil do I have? 691. So this is probably all I'm gonna get. How much is fire? 180. Oh my god, do I have 690? This is perfect. Alright. So I can buy Kotetsu. Yes. And then buy fire. And she can learn some fire. Ah! I keep doing that. I hit start. Okay, so you've got your Kotetsu. Equip. So do you just know fire now? Inventory. Not loot. Abilities. Fire. Do I have to... So is fire... Fire's white now. Does she just use it? She can use attack and items. I think she just has it now that I bought it. Let's fight something to find out. I should have saved. I'm sure it'll be fine. That is not always the case. So yeah, I've gotten worse and worse at, in general, planning when I've got to like come up with strategies. Look at that katana. I'm so glad I picked Bushi for him. Yes. All right. Can you cast? Look at that, and she just already knows blind. Go for it. Oh. No, don't cast it now. Did she use it? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the MP went down. Obviously, it didn't go off. I gotta figure out gambits. I think it get worse and worse. Like when a game's just like you're gonna have a party of multiple people, you gotta kind of like plan that out. I'm just like, I'll figure it out, and it usually turns out terribly. I used to spend so much time just thinking before I even played the game about like how I was gonna plan out everything, and I still sort of do that with single player. I'm better with single player RPGs and MMOs because like it's just the one character. You're like, that's just me. But even MMOs I've gotten really bad. I'm like, I'll work this out later. This seems like a lot of effort. Why is this one crystal blue? It makes me nervous. Anywho. So I made her a black mage. I think I've heard that Penelo's like good mage work, but I don't think I'm gonna have her be part of my core group. But I'm also not sure how big the core group can be. Is it like, where am I have to go again? Down. Can I get down here? Yeah. I don't know if it's 3 or 4. I feel like you occasionally have 4 people, but is that all the time? Can I always choose which 4? Or like, do some of your party break up and leave sometimes? Because that's the kind of stuff I get nervous about. That screwed me up in Final Fantasy.
Hey, Vaan.
10.
It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time.
A really good time beating up those wolf dogs.
I should probably be getting back to the store. Actually, I was kind of supposed to be watching the place for Magello. And Vaan, try to stay out of trouble. For me.
So my black mage is already leaving the party.
I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. If something happened to you.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
That's right, Vaan. Always tell them what they want to hear.
Sorry, Penelo.
See? He's lying. He's already lying. But this is what I mean. Like, Penelo just left the party, proving that people can leave the party. If I had set up my whole situation based on the idea that I've got, you know, my one Bushi and a black mage, I'm now screwed. So I just don't know how serious I've got to, like, how versatile does everybody need to be?
Now you'll be wanting to know how to sneak into the palace.
Yes, please.
First you go to Storehouse 5. You know the one. 2 doors she has. Now the right takes Van Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom. But that's not the way you'll go. No, you'll take the left door, down into the Garum Scythe waterway. The waterway leads to a stair. The stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in. But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this crescent stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Vaan, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile. Very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
Noted. What's up? Magicite, huh? That's where. North Sprawl. Kites is always up to something. Yeah, he and I go hunting for rats. But yeah, I'm like, because I'm so bad at planning out future party makeups. Wow, we're just going. I thought I was gonna like make some decisions. Or am I watching something else? I know that guy.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
Sir.
This can't be good. This is a bad time for me to be breaking into a palace. Ooh. I thought she was dead. Off-screen death? Nah. Where was I? What was I doing? So I gotta go see if I can buy some other gear by selling some stuff. What do you sell down here? Traveling merchant. Onion bombs and potions. Oh, I should get some more potions. I can sell this dagger. Actually, that sold for a lot. Need all this stuff. These kind of things are what I can sell. So, can I sell snakeskins, large feathers? I don't know. Firestone? Stone infused by the power of fire. I'm gonna sell all of them. I bet these are important. How about wolf pelts? Nah, I don't think so. Let's get some potions. $60. Aren't they normally 50? Hope I'm not getting robbed by this guy. He's probably gonna be like, haha. I told him they were imported potions. They're local potions. But yeah, my terrible planning and how it affects my gaming is also why my fantasy football team sucks. We got like a college friends fantasy football league. Is one of these actually a shop? I guess I can't really shop any of them. Kites. Private residence. Nope. Where am I going? I thought it was around here. It's like a keeper league with like auction values and stuff. It's an interesting setup, but it really benefits you to think through what's going on, plan out your moves, possible future trades, pay attention, and I don't have the energy, the thought process to do it. And, kites! What the hell? That was terrifying. Oh, they just like tease me with a quest? I need you to go fetch me some tools. Just kidding. Oh, thanks. Or I drop some potions. I should probably save somewhere. I wonder if I can save if I go down there. I never did get more equipment. Oh well. I'm moving too fast. I can't see where I am. Let's do it. What could go wrong? But yeah, I always start playing these games and I get like halfway through, I'm like, man, I really should have made this build or set it up this way. This looks just like... Oh my god. What's the... I can't remember the name of it. Or Fenrir. Full Moon Fountain. What's attached to Full Moon Fountain? Final Fantasy XI. Oh my god, why am I blanking? It's underneath the, Windurst. Tremor Canal. I think. Anyways, looks a lot like it. But yeah, this whole reason where, like, I wanna retry, I'm like, did I make the right choice there? Is that the right move? I probably should have leveled this. What was I thinking? That is why I have such a problem with single-player RPGs. What the, he just confused himself? Yes. Die creature. I I spend more time with the Elder Scrolls games. I spend more time restarting the game with the new build than I ever do actually playing the game. Come back. I'm not against killing you. There we go. I just love to make new classes. I love designing single classes. But like planning out who's gonna support who, I'm just a little bit less adept at that. But I guess I used to do that for Final Fantasy XI parties all the time. Like I'd be like, oh, we need this and this. It just made more sense than that because there's really only 4 core functions: support, damage, tank, and healing. And that's true for single player too. But like, I don't know. I guess I'm always worried I'm not like the best. But then I rarely pick the best. I usually pick underdog setups and other weird things. I'm the same way about games in general, though. I always am hopping between multiple games. Which is probably one of the... It's the biggest difficulty with this channel, actually, is I hop between games so often. And that, if you're going for, like, how to do better on YouTube, you should really stick to one thing that you really love and do really well at. And, you know, Final Fantasy XI, 14, I have that at least. But I do hop between games a lot. And that's just, like, the kind of gamer I am. Sometimes I'll not play a game for a few months and then go back to it. But, like, obviously, you guys don't want to see that. If I just stopped making Final Fantasy XII right now, you'd be like, well, I got through 3 episodes, and then I had to wait 4 months for the next episode. You'd be furious. You'd be sending me angry letters in the mail. No, mail's letters. I'll wait for you to come back. Oh. You got back faster than I thought. Yeah, block. Anyways. But I do split, I jump between games a lot, so I'm hoping you guys can keep me kind of motivated to get through Final Fantasy XII, because I've really always wanted to beat it, and I only made it like a little bit in the first time. I guess I can go a little bit further without using a potion. But, you know, by like making a video series about it, I'm sort of held accountable by you guys to make sure I finish it. Oh. You just like Curaga? Do bats have Curaga? But the Final Fantasy games in general have always sort of helped me in that way. Most of them. Because a lot of times you're like, your party makeup is defined. And I don't feel like I screwed anything up too seriously. I just kind of play, I'm like, alright, like, you know, this character's my black mage, whatever. Like Final Fantasy 9 and 10. Even though 10 you have a little bit more flexibility, but ultimately that just ended me screwing up my one character. The blue guy, I made him sort of like black mage dragoony, blue magey. I think he's a blue mage, but he like uses a spear and has jumps. But I gave him some black mage spells, and he just was useless. He was totally useless. You do not want to mix up characters too much in that game. Or if you do, don't do it the way I did it. I don't know. But yeah, gotta be careful with that. But when games have too much freedom, like Final Fantasy Tactics, I had the same problem. And there's a lot of similarities between Tactics and 12, which is why I get so nervous. I played Tactics for a long time before realizing that my party was just terrible. And instead of, you know, working to fix it, I kind of just was like, it's too late. I guess I'll just never beat Final Fantasy Tactics. And I've tried to replay it a couple times. I've recently just bought it on my phone, so I could play it on my phone more often. Off I go. But yeah, games with a ton of freedom like that, where you can set up the party however you want, really, both make me nervous, and I usually screw it up. They make me question like what I could have been doing, what I should have done. Did I do everything to my advantage? Is that fish gonna attack me? Die, fish. Is it like a dangerous fish? Kind of a dangerous fish. But I blocked. Oh, didn't even hurt me. Oh god, the bat. It's the healing bat. Kind of looks like a flying manta ray, actually, without the thingy. So I've said this before, but I'd love to hear you guys in the comments. What if you're playing Final Fantasy XII, the original? You just decided to boot up the old PS2 version because of all the hype, or you bought the remaster? What your party makeups are and what you guys went with? Because I'm sure you guys are all going to be laughing at mine once I finally get it set up. What is that little icon on the side of the sword? Is it just like a sword? What is that? I don't know. But I talked about my like alcoholism with classes and everything in MMOs all the time, where I like have to level a different class constantly because I'm like, oh, maybe that class would be more fun, and I'm really jealous of what that class can do and stuff like that. This is why in Final Fantasy XI I spent most of my time leveling new jobs and very rarely actually working on 75 gear. And then every once in a while I'd switch it up and be like, I'm gonna gear up for a little while. But oh man, it was bad. I had so many jobs leveled, but very little I could do with any of them. Oh, stop hurting me, rats. The way for a second I thought he was like holding his side because he was injured, but I guess that's the normal way to hold a katana. It's just weird for him to be having it down there. Level 5, there we go. But yeah, I actually also get alcoholism with MMOs in general. Like I've been getting really excited about a couple MMOs that have been out and people have been playing, like Albion Online, or is it Albion? Albion Online just came out. And I was watching that a few years ago and it looked like a really cool idea. And then it just kind of never came out, but it finally is out and people seem to be really enjoying it. Now, it is kind of different from any kind of game I've ever played. It's a lot of comparisons to RuneScape have been made, both because of the top-down. Well, I guess RuneScape wasn't always top-down, but the top-down isometric nature of it, and just kind of the economy, free-form sandbox is the word I'm looking for. But definitely a different kind of game. Let me know. Please tell me if you're playing that. What you think? 'Cause it's actually not free anymore. It was going to be free. And they changed the business model, so now it's buy to play, which is fine. I think that could be really good for the community. But it's like $30. I'm not even sure if I'd like it at all. I like that it's cross-platform, but I think they have kind of held back certain aspects of combat and movement to not allow for, but to allow for it, to make that possible, make that cross-platform. When I say cross-platform, I mean like iPad, Droid, phone, and PC. But it's a lot of crafting. Everything, all items in the game were at some point made by a player, for better or worse. I think that's really cool. I think that it seems to be very focused on grouping, and there's a lot to do with... Where am I going? Do I have a goal in mind? No. Let's go this way. Doesn't seem like it's... Have I been over there? Do I have a map of this area? Yeah, that must be where I came from, right? Gil. I'm rich. 74 gil. But yeah, I load up new MMOs all the time. And that's a big problem for me with sticking with MMOs that I'm currently playing. Because a new MMO is always very exciting, unless it's really terrible. You're getting a bunch of new abilities, you're exploring this whole new game, new world, new gameplay. Yeah, let's go. I hope so. It's exciting new MMO. I mean, all that stuff is like brand new, it's fresh. But MMOs are not a good thing to like hop in between. Because you don't get to absorb yourself with the community and make friends and all that stuff. Alright. I'm in. I'm into the palace. And I can save. So what are we at? This could be a long one. You know what? Let's call it there. You know what? No. No. We're going to keep going. I've been trying to keep these around half an hour long. But, how do I get out of this? But I really want to keep going. What is this device? Urn. Oh, a map. Cool. Something with the sunstone. The crescent stone. I really should have been paying attention. No, let's keep going. So yeah, I love to jump into new MMOs. Yeah, I was hired just for tonight. And, you know, it's easy to kind of like lose interest in the MMO you're currently playing. Like I said, you don't really get absorbed in the community and stuff. Not that you guys are hopping into a Final Fantasy XII Let's Play to hear me talk about MMOs, but I can't help but think about MMOs a lot of time when I'm playing Final Fantasy games. And especially, this game drew so much from Final Fantasy XI in terms of like overall style of the world, in terms of like movement and gameplay. I mean, I know that doesn't seem like that, but the flow, it's much closer, in my opinion, to Final Fantasy XI than it is to like Final Fantasy X or 9, where you have the whole control over the whole party very easily and know what's going on here. Alright, so I'm not allowed to go upstairs until they give the order, unless I just want to. I'm just getting a bunch of potions and stuff. What's going on here? Ha! I agree, it's impossible. Alright, so I can't go up yet. In theory. No, it really doesn't look like I can go up. I mean, there's nothing down here. I guess I can just talk to everybody. Looking for something, eh? So there's a chest. So jumping back, no, please let me know if you're playing Albion Online, because I've been really feeling the bug to get that one, but it's like $30. I don't really want to jump in if I have no interest in it. Can I like sneak around you? So what do I do? Yeah, I'm trying to go upstairs. Okay.
Hello?
I was gonna go around the other way, but okay, fine. Yay! So I called him over, the other guy was like, ah, that was me! I ran past. Why didn't he just call him over? It doesn't make any sense. Now we've got a classic run by with their facing the other way. I've seen this done a million times since Ocarina of Time, and I don't even know if Ocarina of Time was really the first one to do it. Okay, Signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the cloud away, but there's one. Once the battle's found the Signet tile, give it to the sun's power, and it will light your path. I think it's like at the end of the hall. So Ocarina of Time was the original, at least in my, long experience with the like run around with the guards facing one way and they're going on their little route. Can I do this or is he gonna see me?
Over here.
Alright, do you think I can get all the way around? Whoops. Oh. No, I need that line thing. So this is nice, but this guy's facing right here.
Hey, Buckethead.
Now what? I think I've screwed myself. You think I can get past this guy? Or is he just gonna be like watching? Okay. Alright. Is that it? Yeah, that could be it. Come on, baby. Yes, this looks good. This looks promising. Now what? Was it the hidden way at the end of this hallway? Speedrun. I guess it wasn't this hallway.
Over here.
I hope these guys don't run over here too. The light shines. Here we go. Look at all this progress I'm making. This took me a lot longer when I was a young and foolish child. What are your guys' favorite, like, goofy interaction side quest? This wasn't really a side quest, it's part of the main story, but it's not like I'm not fighting. I'm just solving little puzzles. I guess, yeah, side puzzles. I think it's a door. It's not a, it's a door. Where is the switch? Did I just like find a secret switch? Oh my gosh, what? This is great though. This is great. I'm making great progress. I feel like a lot of Final Fantasy games though start off like this, or spend hours just like running around doing nonsense. Like I don't even have a full party yet. What'd you find, buddy? Anything useful?
Huh?
That looks important.
Quite a performance. Who are you?
I play the leading man. Who else?
Dog.
Fran, the
Who talks like
Magicite.
that?
Now then, I'll take that.
No, you won't. I found it. It's mine.
And then when I take it from you, it'll be mine. Exit stage right.
The gods do not smile on us.
I like it better that way.
Doesn't seem very concerned. So I got one thing in Ran. Typical. Typical. Am I still in the palace? This is like huge. Did I come from that way? Am I going up? I'm gonna go up. It's over this way. Nothing. More up. Yeah, more up. Oh, right. People saw in the dungeon.
What's going on?
The Ifrit, eh? That's quite an entrance. Impeccable timing. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were waiting all along. Stop running!
I want one of these bikes.
End of the line. You have something that belongs to me. Damn! All this way! Fran, let's move!
We're taking the kid.
Off with you.
Let go of me!
Keep this up and I will. What's going on, Fran?
I don't know. It's not heating me.
Don't have time for this.
Not slipping!
Not good.
Heating. It's not heating me. I wonder how magic bikes work.
What happened? Our hover didn't just drop. It disappeared.
Ah, forget it. Even if we could fly, the Ifrit's playing with fire, and I'd rather not get burned. We'll go the old-fashioned way.
Sorry.
Not many Viera where you come from, thief.
It's Vaan. Sorry.
Well, Fran is special in that she deigned to partner with a Hume.
Oh? Like a sky pirate that chooses to steal through the sewers.
Pirates? You're sky pirates? So you have an airship?
It's Balthier. Listen, thief, Vaan, if you ever want to see your home again, you'll do exactly as I say. Myself, Fran, and you, we're working together now. Understood?
Don't even think you're getting this.
The thought never crossed my mind.
Balthier and Fran join the party. These two, I've got planned to be a couple of my permanent members, licenses. Balthier, machinist. I think I wanted to make him machinist white mage. Or is it white mage machinist? This is a careful distinction. I saved it. I saved it here. I can look it up. It's okay. We're gonna figure this out. White mage machinist. Yeah. Yeah. Congratulations, Balthier. You're a white mage. I wonder if he has any of this stuff. Why can't... Oh, I'm in view mode. Why is that an option? You, on the other hand, I think you're going to be my red mage archer. Yeah. But start off with some red mage. Hope I picked the right one. Yeah. Whew, I wasn't even really paying attention. So I can't pick the second one yet, for reasons I'm not too familiar. Equip, you're doing fine. Licenses. I'd like for you to have access to Cure. And maybe increase magic potency. Because I've got a bunch of points and I don't have any of this stuff to give you. I could give you that, but I don't have any gear to... Yeah. We'll leave it there for now. For you, tell me... Nope. Don't have any of those. Yep. Sorry. Probably should have made her archer first. I don't know if that matters. I don't know if, like, submage versus main... Submage. Man, I should have saved right before I just did that. Amateur hour. I don't know if, like, the main class versus the second class you get matters. I guess I can only put things... I'm not sure how these boards work now with... The license board works with 2 classes. I guess she only gets enough points for whatever you choose to do, and if you spread them in too thin... Right. Alright. Finally, I can go to the frickin' Gambit screen. What's first aid? I'd love to know how that works. So, yeah, this is where, again, I got screwed last time, is you get gambits. You can, like, buy or find gambits. Oh. Why am I choosing this? What? I dismissed you. I guess I didn't dismiss it. Stop it. I don't really want you doing this at all. So you don't have all the gambits. Like right now, all I have is HP less than 70%, which is still way too high for me to throw out potions. But I think the gambit system is really cool. It allows me... I'm really excited about the gambit system because I can run around and, oh my god, there really are dead people.
Insurgents. Most like they thought to take advantage of a lax watch at the palace while the fate's on, to feed the good consul a length of steel for his supper. I should think Vaan used to such hospitality. Clever. He used himself as the bait to draw them near, and then sent in the air brigade. A fine, bloody banquet. I dare say I've soiled my cuffs. If a dungeon's waiting for us at the end of the night, it had best have a change of wardrobe.
Isn't this the dungeon? So let's quick take a look at these gambits. Foe party leader's target. Yeah. Foe. Party leader's target. There we go. Now, first aid. Restore HP to one critical ally. Yeah, I guess. Can I add other gambits? Do I only have 2 right now? But see, like, I'd love to give him cure, but I don't want him to cure it like less than 70%. I want him to cure it like less than 40% or something. But I don't have that gambit yet. But the gambits will allow me to kind of run around, do some level up, do all sorts of fun stuff like that, without having to pay too much attention to what's going on. I can watch some TV. I can do all sorts of stuff. I really like the gambit system. A lot of people felt like it was just taking them out of the game too much. Like they didn't have to play it; they could just watch it be played. And there's what you could look at it that way. I prefer to look at it as, you know, it's. I gotta get down that way. I'm setting up the party to play however I want, and I certainly hope that I set that up well. Nice. Nice. Oops, I always do that. I gotta set up these gambits for him. I don't like the foe targeting Balthier. How about this? Foe lowest HP. If that doesn't help us, foe nearest visible. Oops. Here we go. Now I can just run around. Where is she? What are you doing down there? Alright, there he goes. Now he'll just like attack. Now I just gotta keep an eye on my HP and sprint through these areas. Go, 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 go. Sweet. Cool, 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 cool. Little treasure chest. Ooh, hang on. Can you equip a leather breastplate? Light armor 2. I don't think anybody has that. He can. The game probably knew that, didn't it? I guess it was already attacking. Sorry, I'm kind of babbling nonsense because I'm making mental notes on how all this stuff works. Because this really is kind of like my first playthrough. I played when it first came out a little bit and really couldn't get into it, so I don't remember any of this system at all. I just kind of remember it exists. Alright, so we're attacking. We're not attacking the same thing. Why? Hey, Balthier. Congrats. You get to cast your first cure. Neat. Alright, 90 HP. I gotta make notes on when is an efficient time to use it. What direction am I going? Just not this way. I had 2 ways to go and I chose the wrong one. Oh, what is that thing? I got some ranged characters. Can they be like doing some stuff? Did you just hear your... Oh, regen. Where? Oh, there it is. Why is she always too far from the party leader's target? Don't be. See, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, and I can run around as him. Okay. How did I just change characters like that? I see. Wait, how do I... How do I... How do I get back to my character? Oh. I did it again. I keep hitting pause instead of... I gotta set up his gambit to go back to... part of the eager target. Secondary, though. Near is visible. Do you have anything else you can do besides attack? You can't do these things. This could do a potion. I'll just leave that as for now. Shoot it. Kill it. Kill it. So I've been really enjoying this speed up system, and I think I mentioned this last time. I use it a lot in emulated versions of Pokemon. There's a lot of running around in Pokemon. Even the menus can kind of take a while, especially some of the animations. Everything just triple attack at 2 times speed is hysterical. It just takes a while. It's nice when you've played Pokemon a million times to not have to go through a normal speed. But it really is pretty handy for this, because I can like burn through these fights where nothing's going on. I'm just attacking and healing the wounded, but which will end up being a problem if I'm not paying attention. I bet there's an item back there. But like this would be annoying. I'm like jogging normal speed to get this chest that I know is there, because I've done that before where you run to another part of a dungeon and you can like see an area that you could get to before, and it's got like a treasure chest, and you're like, I missed that treasure chest. That kind of sucks. I almost didn't see that one. Oh, or that one. And you gotta run all the way back. But in Final Fantasy XII, because the enemies are, you know, visible, I don't have to worry about random encounters kind of ruining that experience. And I can also speed up the flow of time, so I can sprint through, which is good. I almost think it should be like a default option in any game. Yeah, a lot of people would probably say it ruins the experience, but I say nay. Anyways, that really probably is a good point to take a bit of a breather. I'm sure I'm about to hit a load of cutscenes, and I want to be fresh for all that. So, thanks for sticking around. As always, like the video if you liked it. Please subscribe if you're new. I've got plenty of Final Fantasy XII videos. So if you like this one, I plan on playing the whole game like this. If you don't like the format, let me know. It's the first time I've done it, so I wouldn't be surprised if people were like, cut out the cutscenes. What are you doing? Talk more. Talk less. You know, usual YouTube stuff. But, yeah, so dislike it if you don't like it, and let me know why. But also, if you like Final Fantasy XIV, Final Fantasy XI, gaming in general, just check by the channel some other time if this is for your first time by. We've got plenty of videos coming out each week, so I'm really excited. Anyways, as always, thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. As always, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, you should totally think about subscribing. I've got videos coming out twice a week, and if you like this one, there's at least a chance you like some of the others that are very similar to this, so live dangerously. Let me know what you guys thought about the video in the comments and other videos you'd like to see. And finally, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Huntin for Games to keep up with all the latest stuff. See ya.